Giving everyone here at 2K Sports. Nothing like the NBA for Turkey Day. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Brunson with it. Harden with it. He's picked up by Morant. Brunson outside. Fires from deep. 4 on the clock. Porzingis with a screen on Banchero. Tatum gets the bucket.
You expect Tatum to be around that 40% mark from deep. Very reliable from 3.
Davis with a screen on Harden to the paint. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Tatum with a screen on Fox. Here's Harden. Drains the 19-footer.
I love seeing Harden stroke it from there. One of the most lethal shooters we have in the game.
Randall outside from past the arc. And that's collected by Brunson. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Harden looking it over. No good from outside. Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. It's Morant with the drive. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And that'll tie this game up.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Randall. Banchero outside. Davis with it. Guarded by Porzingis. Now here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Brunson. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Randall with the ball. Now defended by Şengün. Randall with the bucket.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or 2. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Of course, Ja Morant's name first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Simons, he's checked in for James Harden. For three, Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Anthony Simons. Morant with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
That one good for two.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
Runs in the pass to Şengün. They set the screen. Smart. No good with the triple. Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And Fox gets it to go.
Does De'Aaron Fox know that this is a game and not the morning's shoot-around?
Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Tatum drives in. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so Tatum nails them both.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. A shot by Harden, wide open. Hits the jumper in space. And it's 6 points for James Harden. Hart against Harden. Now, here's Vucevic. Defense is right there, and they pick up 2. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Well, at that range, Davis is pretty much automatic. He's going to score it.
Harden outside. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Hart. What a shot!
Oh, yes.
Amazing!
That one counts.
Unreal.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. They lead by 2. Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Josh Hart out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Bridges, and it's Vucevic, and it's Davis in at the 4 slot.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
And here's Harden for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 9. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
With great hustle from Harden in transition, getting up the court as quickly as possible.
High post, Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight, and the NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Pass to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Eason. From deep, Harden. Hunter grabs the miss. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Wow. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
On the wing, Bridges. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. Pass to Eason. Now here's Brunson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Morant right side. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Fox against Harden. Shoots over Fox. Harden gets the bucket.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
The wide open look here for Fox. Here's Davis. They shoot again. Davis owning the inside.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Harden outside. Back to Brunson. 1:21 left to play here in the half. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Porzingis is checked in for Alperen Şengün. Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
Now, you can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
Brunson against Morant. To the inside. Kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 5. The three is drilled by Tatum.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Fox. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Fox has got 9 points.
Such a versatile scorer. Fox is superb at understanding when to take the mid-range.
Takes a step back. The three from Tatum. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And the first half is now in the books. Up 8. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Harden, and it's Tatum in at the 3. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Fades. Doesn't go that time. Hitting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Hitting at 50% in a decent groove. Puts it up from 15. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, he draws so many fouls with his length. Anthony Davis finds another way to put the work in.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Banchero kicks to Fox. The 3. He can't get it to go.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Tatum with a screen on Randall. Brunson outside. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Randall passes to Morant. Here's Banchero. Down low. Randall is doubled. Right wing. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
Pass to Eason. In the corner, Harden. Tatum a screen. Harden the pass to Eason. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Nice shot from the wing. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now being assertive.
Here's Morant. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Davis in the corner. Morant against Brunson. Morant kicks to Randall. Just 4 to shoot. Over Eason. Randall no good. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Eason passes to Harden. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Doing well. They're at 45%. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Şengün's checked in for Tari Eason. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And James Harden has really made a science of working himself to the free throw line, and we see that here once again.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
Morant passes to Hart. Davis setting the pick for Morant. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Brunson kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Harden. Over Fox. Harden's shot is off. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. You think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
Harden against Fox. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 22 points.
And this is vintage James Harden, getting to his spots and just punishing the defense.
Here's Hart. And the shot goes down. And so here's the home team. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. Harden against Fox. A three from Porzingis. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Porzingis has got his third bucket of the night.
Well, one of the better shooters we've seen over 7 feet as Porzingis able to knock down a distant shot.
Davis setting the pick for Hart. Back to Davis, and stolen by Şengün. Harden finds Tatum. Inside, Tatum!
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Here's Fox driving the lane, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The first one falls. Fox hits them both.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Hart against Harden. Over Hart. Great look there, but off target. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. They're up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Josh Hart. Banchero is out there with Hunter. Then it's De'Aaron Fox, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Banchero kicks to Hunter. A pass to Fox, takes a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Collins, a screen on Fox. From deep, Brunson. Rebounded by Hart.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Hunter. Uncovered. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons. Well, in the NBA, I'm not sure if anyone is quicker than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, when he gets going and he's moving north to south, you are pretty much helpless defensively.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Hart the pass to Fox. Vucevic setting the pick for Fox. Back to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. And right on target. Good. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
Hart the pass to Morant. And here is Davis. Oh, and Anthony Davis is too much at the rim.
Now, this is one of the things at his size that separates AD from the rest of the league. He makes all of those hard shots just look so easy and effortless.
Harden outside. Off target from three-point range. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Banchero. That 3 off the mark. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Morant. They get it back. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis wanting it and gets it.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. 1 extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Davis. Nice D from Porzingis.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Morant outside. Fox kicks to Morant. Davis setting the pick for Morant. Shoots over Brunson. And it's Morant missing. Shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Back to Eason. Brunson against Fox. Porzingis sets the pick for Brunson. The deep 3 by Brunson.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Fox against Harden. Here's Randall. It's deflected, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. Here's Davis. Clock at 6. Teardrop shot. Fox, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Harden the pass to Eason.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Money! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox. Not afraid to take the big one.
Tatum got it.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Fox against Harden. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Fox goes in, and the shot goes in. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.